And we're back. This is Minding Your Business with the Lancaster Chamber of Commerce on News Talk 1380, the Antelope Valley and North LA County source for your news now. And I'm Chris Spiker. Our next guest is Nicole from Storage Express. Hi, Nicole.
Hi, Chris. How are you?
Wonderful. First time on the radio?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
isn't that exciting?
You
Say
got a
hi to
newbie.
everybody.
Hi.
So what do you do at Storage Express?
I'm the general manager at Storage Express. So I oversee both locations and all the employees.
Okay, you know, like Storage Express, you know where it is.
Yes, yeah, sorry.
But there are, it's like a lot of companies, like flower shops. People don't know which one I am. So which
Right.
one are you?
We are conveniently located by the freeway in Lancaster on Avenue J, right by the Goodwill. And in Palmdale, we're right off the freeway as well, on Palmdale Boulevard, kind of back from the road by the, it used to be the Palmdale Hotel, now it's the Ramada.
Right. It's an ingenious use of land because you don't really need a lot of expensive frontage. You know, so
Correct.
you can have a small front room, and then I think both of your properties, like the one in Lancaster, it kind of goes along the freeway, which would have just been parking lot for those stores.
For those stores, yes, it goes along the freeway, and then we also expanded in 2007, and so it kind of goes behind Social Security as well.
How cool.
Yeah, we have an RV entrance on 20th Street West.
And you're the only company that rents storage space in the Antelope Valley.
Yeah, it's amazing. Sorry. No.
Well, you know, if we do our job right, there really is no competition.
I agree 100%. Yes,
Yeah.
we are our competition.
Yeah, that's what people say, what's your competition? I say, probably me.
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
I just need to do the best job I can do.
Exactly, and customer service goes a long way.
Customer service.
Yep.
Okay, before we talk about the auction, I gotta ask, well, let's talk about the auction first.
Okay.
That happened this week.
Yeah, today.
Awesome.
Today we had auctions at both facilities. We auctioned 6 units in Palmdale
Uh-huh.
and 3 in Lancaster.
And have you ever had those folks from TV come out?
We have not.
Really?
Really, we have not. We are in the storage business, not the auction business,
Ah,
and we do our best to ensure that the tenants keep their belongings, and so we really try not to play too much on the auction part of it.
ooh, so that's kind of like an important way of running your business.
Yeah, it's really important for us to, the auctions are a necessity more than a profit maker or...
Do you think those auctions are real? I mean, it's reality TV, but come on. Gold coins?
Yeah. I know I've been in the business for 13 years and I've never seen anything like that in a storage unit.
It's just like the lottery. Somebody's got to win, I guess, but it's not
Right.
going to be you or I.
Yeah, exactly.
Why did you join the Chamber of Commerce? Why did your company see that as an important marketing tool?
It's a huge marketing tool for us. Exposure, definitely. We need to be out in the community, let people know who we are. Personal growth for my staff, to be able to attend the networking events and meet everyone and talk about the business openly and out in front of people. That's a huge tool that they need to possess. So it's really helpful for that as well. And I love the camaraderie of the chamber. I love that when I need something, I know people that I trust and know and will take care of it for us. And I get that with the Chamber of Commerce.
You know, this is a small town, a small valley, actually, because your business comes from 20 miles in every direction.
Yes.
I bet there's people at Edwards that have facility to use your facilities.
Yes, and actually a lot of people in the San Fernando Valley as well. Which
Because
I was
it's
just
cheaper.
realizing. Exactly, much cheaper. Yes.
Probably half the price up here.
Yes.
So you send your employees to the Chamber of Commerce events. They get a chance to network and work on their people skills.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow, I'd never thought of that as a benefit of being a member of the Chamber.
Oh, really? Yeah, I think that's a huge benefit of being a member of the Chamber. Obviously, the networking and meeting other people. We rent storage units to Chamber members, bottom line. That's important as well. But, yeah, I think it's huge for personal growth.
What does Storage Express do at Christmas time?
Ooh, Storage Express has a great Christmas promotion. We rent small units, 5x5 to 5x10, for $10 through Black from Black Friday through January 1st.
Wow.
So
No year-long contract.
no year-long contract. Yeah, it's just for that time period. I have 3 young kids, so when I started having kids, I realized there's nowhere to hide gifts that they can't find in my house. So we offer this promotion, and not only do we have the storage space available, but we also have a wrapping center available in both the offices. So we provide all the wrapping paper, the bags, tissue, anything you could possibly need. All you have to do is bring your gifts in, wrap them, and then for $10 you can store them.
Did I see you standing out in front of Target with a stack of business cards last Christmas?
I don't think it wasn't me, but
that's
a great promotion. I'll be there this year.
I don't know. Those big boxes have rules, but yeah, they're buying all this stuff.
Yeah.
You're thinking, where are they going to drive around with it in the back seat of the car?
Right, in the trunk? I don't know, but it's great. Just put it in storage, and then we have 24-hour access.
Pretty safe over there?
Very safe. All of our units are individually alarmed, and we have, like, it's a 24-hour access. Everything is digitally recorded nowadays, so it's nice. If there's an issue, we can get right on the computer, log into the cameras, and see exactly what's going on in real time, and it's all recorded as well. So,
wow.
Yeah, it's very secure, very secure.
How did you get involved with Storage Express? You're doing fine.
Sorry.
Hi.
Hi.
Yeah.
Right? Breathe. I was just looking for a job. I had just moved back to town. I grew up here, and I had just moved back to town from Bishop. And
you went to the big city.
Yeah, the big city of Bishop, and came back and was looking for a job, and Rob was hiring and hired me as part-time, and next thing you know, I was managing the site, and then in 2005 we built Palmdale, and he said, do you want to oversee both? Said, sure, I think I can handle it. And then in 2006 we bought a facility in Temecula, and that was interesting because I had never managed from afar, and
yeah, because you're not going to get in the car every day and drive there.
No.
Yeah.
So that was a whole new learning experience.
Yeah.
But we sold that facility in May of this year, so we're just back to the Lancaster and the Palmdale facility. And so I did not expect this to be my career by any means. I was going to be a nurse, but I love it. I love it. It's so great because there's so many things you can do. You get to be maintenance, you get to be a salesperson, you get to be marketing, you get to be customer service. There's so many facets to the job.
In the flower business, we have holidays. Do you have holidays? Is there like a time when it's just a panic?
Summer. Just summer in general is a panic.
More people visiting and
more people moving. Moving, yes. And we rent
in and out.
The busiest month for us is usually July, and we can rent 100 units during July.
Wow.
So that's really busy. We rent U-Hauls as well. So that's
at both locations.
At both locations we rent U-Hauls as well, and that causes a lot of walk-in traffic as well.
What do you do that I may not know about? You rent U-Hauls.
We rent U-Hauls. We obviously have storage, the best storage in the Yellow Valley, I think.
Yeah.
And we have a full line of boxes and moving supplies.
Boxes and moving supplies.
Anything you could possibly need. And if you don't have it, I'll find it for you, but I'm sure we have it.
They say, you know, I've got 3 bookcases and a kitchen, and do you know about how many boxes to sell them?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. Been doing it long enough, and my staff is really greatly trained too, so that's really nice. They know, and we even have cheat sheets made up that they can kind of check off. I've got this many boxes, or, you know, this many living room boxes, and that type of stuff. So,
wow.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Great.
And people can save those boxes and use them.
Yes.
How often do people move?
It's crazy.
It's not all about moving, but that's a big part of what you do.
That's the biggest part, yeah, is what we do. And we have so many return customers. When I first started, you know, I saw these numbers from self-storage publications saying that they have this many return customers, and we were new, so we didn't yet. But over the years, we have customers come back 3, 4, 5, 6 times in the 13 years that I've been there. So they can move quite often. I choose not to move that often, but.
Sometimes you must.
Yes, sometimes you must.
So out of sight, kind of out of mind. It's not in their house. It's somewhere else. We tried that with boxes of vases at the flower shop, but I found that if I couldn't see it, I just forgot about it. I know you can keep a list of what's in that storage unit, but
yeah,
you have to go open the door every once in a while and look around.
And yeah, we always say that if you forget about us, we're doing our job good, because you know that it's safe and secure, and you don't have to worry about it. So if it's on the top of your mind, it kind of, you know, makes us think, well, maybe we need to make you feel a little bit more secure about where your stuff is at.
Now, we don't want to invade anybody's privacy, but what are some of the weirdest things you've ever seen in storage? Don't tell me frozen chickens, okay?
No.
Okay.
We actually, one day, me and Pat were driving around on the golf cart looking at something, and a tenant comes around the corner, and she had this crazy face on, and she's pointing around the corner, and we're like, what in the world? So tell Pat, drive around over there. We drive around, and there's a lady naked in her storage unit.
A real
lady sitting in a chair naked. And I told Pat, you have to tell her she has to put clothes on. And Pat says, you're the regional manager, you tell her. So here we are having this argument of who's going to tell this lady. But long story short, we ended up telling her to put clothes on. And she said, I'm not an exhibitionist. And I said, well, I don't know what you call that.
Yeah. What number was that?
Yeah.
So tell me again where your 2 stores are.
The Lancaster location's at 2103 West Avenue J, right before the northbound freeway entrance next to the Goodwill. And the Palmdale location's at 380 West Palmdale Boulevard, and that is on Palmdale Boulevard between the freeway and 5th Street West.
And if they have any trouble finding you, they can just call from the car and say, come out front, wave, and you can wave them in.
Oh yes, and we will be out there waving like crazy.
Well, thank you very much for being a part of the Lancaster Chamber of Commerce.
Thank you. Thank you for this interview.
Important part of the Antelope Valley.
Thank you.
Nicole from Storage Express. We'll be right back.
Chris?
Did great.
Thank you.
Here, and I have a maybe nice wristband for you.
Oh, cool.
And
Nice.
a selfie.
Oh, a selfie? Perfect.